Hey everybody out there, my name is Dragnix and welcome to Volgarr The Viking. This game is part of the Humble Bundle this week, and I'll put a link below because the Humble Bundle this week in particular has a lot of good games in it, and this is the weekly one, of course. So, what is Volgarr The Viking? It is a game that remembers the past in terms of difficult games, and by difficult I mean really difficult, not, hard mode. I'm talking NES hard. So, you notice I got a power up there that is a shield. Well, okay, so I can now take a little bit more damage with that shield, which is lovely. This is the checkpoint marker. Note the checkpoint marker because you're going to know and come to care for it because you're going to see it over and over again. Because let me put it this way. This is about 2 hours of gameplay footage in terms of me going through this game, and I have not made it past that checkpoint marker. Well, that sounds like a frustrating game, Dragnix. Why would I want to play it? Well, here's the thing about about games like Volgarr, the NES hard games. A good NES hard game is a game that has good controls, and good rules. What do I mean by rules? Well, I mean that the rules are simple to know. I'm for some reason having trouble here. Are simple to know, and they don't change on you rapidly. So for example, okay, if I pick up this helmet, I'll do a shock above me and I'll be able to take a third hit now. There's no situation where that's going to change. Now, that seems simple, right? Well, okay, let's make a bigger example here. If I jump in this game, I go with the momentum that I started my jump at. So the thing is that I cannot change my momentum midway through the jump, which means that if I realize that I'm making a mistake, guess what? Doesn't matter. I'm making a mistake at that point. And so if I'm jumping forward like this, guess what? I can do that, but can I change my trajectory as I'm falling left and right? No, not at all. So I can jump backwards and forwards to maybe the same spot. But if I wanted to go just a little bit to the left here and jump, at the right time, no, the momentum's still gonna carry me to basically where I was starting the jump. And okay, I took a hit there. That sucks. And I did zoom out a little bit to see the map. There is a button to actually zoom out. It's things that you'll learn about Volgarr the Viking. Trigger enemies if you can, so that it's easier to kill them. That's gone through in terms of just playing the game over and over again. Always put a spear down just in case you don't make the jump. Always spear if you can, because guess what? It's difficult. All right, there's a 3 enemy here, takes 3 hits, and let's spear this guy and get this treasure, which is another helmet. So I can take 3 hits again. This guy's gonna spit up a little bit, and I'm gonna roll. Oh man, that's the first time I've actually gotten through that section without taking a hit from that plant. So I'll have to remember what I did. And some of this is actually remembrance, memory patterns in terms of, oh hey, I've got to take this enemy out this way, and I got to make sure that I dodge this way. So, all right, let's take this 2 guy out. Next is a plant up the hill, and this one's a little bit tricky. Because of that. There we go. And this is a fire sword. I think you do more damage with this sword. I've never had it for that long where it makes a difference. All right. Oh God. You see, I knew I was gonna hit that guy, but I forgot about the fire sword, which was able to kill him before it hit me. And then I jumped back the other way and I fell down the pit. And look where I am again. Yep, this game is unforgiving, and I love it for it because that's the kind of game that I remember from my youth. The NES, the games that were coming out of the arcades where they were supposed to, feed you you were supposed to feed quarters into it. That's why some of the old NES games are like how they are. They're adaptations of those games, and just the fact that, okay, instead of, arcades now, it was just, lives in terms of video games or, some other equivalent system, but it was just easier to program, or it was just the understood. I'm dead. Yeah, you can't use the spear on the rope, by the way. So this is the kind of game that you probably don't want to let's play. Why? Because, well, maybe you want to let's play in terms of like maybe a voiceover afterwards, because you really need your concentration in this game. And I think people don't realize that, well, you know, trying to talk about a game and, you know, play a game at the same time can be hard in some cases. I mean, it can be really hard. You sort of need to be a little bit skilled to play it. And like people, you know, don't understand that. It's just like, well, you're just talking during the game. Yeah, but you're also just losing your focus on the game too. So, all right, let's focus a little bit here now. I know this guy's coming, and I did the exact same thing. Didn't learn, and that's a huge problem because I've gotten through that section all this time, and now I'm doing something different. So I'm not learning from my experience, and I wish that was purposeful, but now you see I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm getting a little flustered because now I just took a hit for no reason, and now I have no shield, which makes my job a lot harder because, well, I don't have a shield. I can't take that shield can't take a hit. Okay, I need that. Don't have the helmet now, but that's fine. All right, up we go. All right, jump up. Be in rhythm with him. All right, we're not gonna let this happen again. No, damn it. All right, at least we can throw the spear at this guy. So yeah, this game is difficult to the max, but it is a fun game nevertheless. And some people may not enjoy games like this in terms of how difficult it is. So if you're not that kind of fan, in terms of like a game that frustrates you, probably not the game for you. But not to say that Humble Bundle pack that I was talking about doesn't have other games that you would enjoy. There is definitely a mixture in this Humble Bundle in terms of how good the games are. And not how good the games are, what kind of games they are. So, got a shield. All right, what did I do last time? I think I got to nope. Definitely wasn't that. I'm dead. Nope, I'm not. Well, shit. All right, and you'll also notice the knockback. You can learn little things like that. Knockback there for that guy. Throw the spear, throw the spear. All right, let's see if I can get farther than I had before here. Now, I know I'm not gonna have the fire sword this time, so I know I'm gonna have to do things a little bit differently. You'll also notice that the spear there, oh, damn it. Spear's broke because it took too much damage. All right, last attempt, and then you guys can take from it what you will from there. But I wish games were more as difficult as this nowadays. Now, when I see hard nowadays, I immediately choose that setting in terms of any game, mostly because a lot of games hard mode, I mean, it's a gamer, it's somebody who is experienced in gaming, basically, is that hard mode, at least in my estimation. Now, there are hard modes that are reasonable, like Bayonetta 2's hard mode, reasonable in terms of its challenge. It definitely, I died definitely a bunch, but it also didn't like frustrate me to the point of, you know, walking away over and over again. I'll walk away once. Stupid boss fight. But these kind of games, I don't know, it has that feeling of, okay, phew. It has that feeling of like just in the level of, okay, I know I did something wrong there. I got to figure out what I did right. And if you just follow what you've been doing all this time and learn from your mistakes, you're gonna do it. It's like a memory matching game almost, sort of, kind of, except skill is involved. Well, skill is a memory. You know what? Let's just have me stop talking here. All right. Okay, so I knew I was gonna take that damage at that point, but I was more concerned with. I'm not exactly sure what I was concerned with there. All right. Okay, I do remember that I have that down attack. Gotta keep on forgetting about that. Okay. Duck and cover. Maybe we can do better this time. Okay, took a hit, but that is fine because I'm gonna get that shield back, and I wasn't gonna get the fire sword anyway, so I'm willing to take that hit. Because now is this part. All right, let's see if I can... Yeah, see, I learned that I could slide down a little bit slower, and a little bit slower meant I could take the enemy on, and thus continue. So again, it is the kind of game where you learn from your mistakes, learn from your mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and a crystal. The first crystal. Oh, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. I swear. Okay. Now I can't actually hit the guy, that guy with the spear because he's too low. Okay. Now you saw the shield. I think it actually took damage, so that actually may be notable. Ow! Damn it. Okay, come on. Where did that spear come from? Oh, must be there just for the sake of being there. All right. Well, oh, I see. So I got to throw that there, and then there we go. Puzzle solving. Woo! All right. Oh no. All right. So that is Volgarr the Viking, guys. And luckily I start here now, but it is a tough game. It is a difficult game, but it is a rewarding game. And I will be continuing to play this. Maybe I'll show some highlights on my frustration runs, but if you like those kind of games, I would take a look at this Humble Bundle this week. And I will be highlighting a couple of other games. I want to look at Shantae. It's an old game that, you know, that they remade. They made a new version of it. Other games like Speedrunners is in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, if you did like the video, you know, hit that like button, or, you know, subscribe to the channel if you ever so feel like it. This is Dragnix signing out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragnix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.